Testing. We should be live to YouTube.
So for this podcast, we're just going to be doing the draft. That's it, right?
That's correct. We've got I've got some stuff written up about like
Yeah.
the QBs because that's all I had time to do
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And that's on the Google Doc. So if you click the link that's in the general chat of the trap, that'll take you straight to that.
Doc open, just
Yep.
as a reference and all kind of thing. Hey, dude, I'm gonna be that guy who said it didn't do his homework.
Yep. Okay.
Is it okay? If we do like I'm fine just doing the draft night, but if we do like end up in the leeway where we're doing more than that, like this preseason week 1 section, I'm cool with that too. But because I don't have a really strong knowledge in this whole thing so far, is there would it make more sense that I like ask you the questions like we'll go to rookie QBs, how's Baker doing, how's Darnold doing, so forth?
Yeah, that works, man. By the way, I just went live just as a test, so I'll delete this recording later. But yeah, no, that sounds like it'll work. I'm just checking my stream options and cards.
I hate to be that guy though. I apologize.
No, that's all good. So yeah, it does look like everything's fine. How do I get this sent to people? Share. Here we go. Can you click on that link and tell me what the stream is like? If it's lagging, if there's any issues with echoing.
What link are we talking about?
I put it in the Facebook chat.
Back to Facebook. I switch Facebook off because it makes a noise every time I get a notification.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. I just need you to go there and just use that link quickly.
Yep, I'm back on it. That's open up.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
And we'll check if it works.
I know it works. I want you to tell me like how you sound, how I sound, if there's any lag. Tell me if you're too loud or too quiet. I know it works. I want you to tell me like how you sound, how I sound, if there's any lag. Tell me if you're too loud or too quiet. I know it works. I want you to tell me. Yeah. So I can't watch it because it'll replay through my desktop audio.
I'll just turn my mic off and then see what happens.
No worries.
Yeah.
And then try sending a message through the YouTube chat. So, we can see how that's going. So how is that sounding? Is it coming through fine? What's the sound like?
I just had a listen.
Yep.
And you sound good. I sound a bit like I sound alright, I guess. Not too loud, but I sound a bit tinny, you know?
Yeah, it does sound a little bit echoey, even on my end. So that's not the upload. That might just be your microphone.
Yeah, because I'm using my headphones at the moment.
That's alright. Are you sitting in like your dining room, or are you up in your bedroom?
I'm sitting in my bedroom.
Okay. I'm just wondering, like, maybe there's a little bit of echo going on, but that shouldn't be it. It should be alright.
Should I just open my window or something?
Hang on. Yeah, I'll just be right back. Hey man, what's up? Yo. Yep. Look, I would. I don't know, because our league's got so much of a stat on defense. I'm thinking about taking a defense in the first round, but I honestly don't know. I think Gurley's going to be. Oh wait, you've got pick 14 as well, so you could pick up Gurley there. I doubt he's going to go in the first. Oh, actually, yeah, auto draft will take him. So I want to take Bell. I think he's sitting out 4 games this year just on contract disputes. So yeah, dude, jump in the Discord. I mean, you don't have to talk too much, but I mean, any input's input. Alright, too easy. Talk to you soon.
Is that?
Alright. Alright, so that's fine. I can close that window up. Alright, so Chance will be jumping in soon. So yeah, you sound alright. Like I don't need to bump you up or down.
Sorry, I thought you lost me there for a second.
No, it's alright. I just had to talk to Chance. He called me.
Oh, it's Chance. Okay,
Yep.
right. I was thinking it was. Yeah, I was wondering who that was.
You know. That's weird that he's coming to me for draft advice in the same draft I'm in. But yeah, where are we? So them. Alright, so I'm gonna move over now to my other scene. So if I go to my draft window, how's that looking on the live stream when that comes through? Hopefully there's not too much space around. Yeah, it looks alright.
I'm just on the Discord at the moment.
Yep.
And you want me to say how it's looking?
No, not Discord. The YouTube.
YouTube. Shit. Okay.
No worries.
I'll go back to YouTube.
Yep.
Right.
And how does that look? Can you see like the draft picks and it's got right.
Quiet for. Sounds good.
No worries. Okay, so it looks like there's not too much lag on the stream.
Hey, your screen's looking good. I got your screen open.
Alright, no worries. Alright.
Me.
Hey Ryan, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, so the scoring system is like this because our commissioner likes to see high points and loves his defense. So, scores are going to be a little bit different to your normal leagues or your your points per possession leagues. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit ridiculous. We had like, I think, what was it? Last year we had Kareem Hunt score like 160 points in the first game against the Patriots last year. It makes things fun. You see like some ridiculous numbers, but at the end of the day, everything's scaled up like in relation to it. So
What's that?
we've got someone in the YouTube chat who's commenting.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Ryan, who would you take first in this draft, seeing like how heavily defense is weighted?
Didn't hear that, did you?
I don't know. You'd have to see the settings. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Is there a way that I can show the settings? Not draft results.
I have to go back to the fantasy home.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh no, I realised why. I've made you commissioner.
That's
or
alright.
assistant commissioner. Yeah.
Um,
I should fix that though.
what have we got here? Okay.
It's up, Kurt. I can only hear you in this whole thing.
That's alright. You should only be able to hear me. Oh, you mean
sweet.
on the stream as well?
No, not on the stream. Just on the thing. Yeah. Just on the Discord. That's it.
Yeah, so I think defense is definitely the most important. Last year we found that defenses and QBs scored roughly the same. Your number one QB and your number one defense scored about 100 points per game. So, I think that Jacksonville stat is just padded from like when they just got to play disgusting teams and had like 10 sack games. But yeah, the points are a little bit crazy.
To be fair, the AFC South isn't really, offensively speaking, isn't really much of a challenge for Jacksonville.
I mean, yeah, they don't have the best lines in the league, but should be better this year.
Nah. Yeah. Well, I mean, what would you say about like as far as offensive lines go, or just offense in general?
What do you mean?
So let's say, let's start with like like opponents go, what will be the toughest for Jacksonville's defense, or like in the division at least?
In their division. I mean, if I'd have
Like
to
who would
say,
be
if I'd have to say who was like the toughest competition for Jacksonville, it'd be the Texans. It has to be. I mean,
that's fair.
if Watson gets through a full season, he could do what Wentz did and come out in his second year and just have an MVP season if he plays the way he did in like the first 6 games or the first 4 games. Sorry.
He also has DeAndre. He has Is it
DeAndre
Hopkins?
Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Guys, right. I think he's definitely up there with the elite as far as receivers go.
Ryan, could you tell me if you can hear Greg as well, or is it just me that's coming through? Hopefully we get a response soon. Okay, cool. So yeah, he can hear both. Just let us know if we need to adjust any levels. It's, the first time we're doing this on YouTube, so the stats are a little bit different to Twitch. So what have we got here? Just going through.
And before the draft begins.
Yeah. So hopefully Chance can join us. All right. Cool. Thank you, Ryan. Good to know. So what have we got? We got 4 out of 12. It's not the best turnout.
For a chat that's composed of 2 other teams, but I haven't got anything from them yet.
Yeah, I know Bray can't join us because he's at work tonight.
Wasn't expecting him to join us, but okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, and Kel
So
won't.
yeah. So you're saying you're going for defense first, right? Because they're the most valuable.
Oh, I mean, when you look at the points that they're generating, it's just a little bit ridiculous to not pick one first. But
so I think as Kurt said earlier, like it's pretty strange, but in our fantasy league, defense has a ridiculous amount of value.
Yeah, well, Greg, you're the commissioner of the league, and you're a New York
Hey,
Giants fan. You kind of have to like defense.
It worked.
Yeah, legendary
So
victory. Yep, Gurley first off the board because auto draft is dumb and doesn't know that the adjusted points happen. Yeah, that's auto draft, just taking the best player on the board.
With Chance.
And Chance takes what? David Johnson. Okay.
Oh, someone took Aaron Rodgers.
The Americas team.
I know that guy too.
Yeah, well, he's actually participating in the draft, so it's actually a real pick. Interesting. It's interesting to see, like.
How about that though? David Johnson is the second pick.
It's very interesting to say the least.
AB is the 5th pick and 4th pick is Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, makes sense.
It just went in the 6th pick. Now you're up, Kurt. Make your move. I think we got to take that in the first round. They're just worth too much. I'll give you that one. Pick coming up. They take DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, auto pick's just gonna take the best positional players because that's what it's designed to do.
Can average 10 seconds. Oh, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, I'm surprised that auto draft took Saquon that high.
What was the second one?
Kamara goes. I'm not surprised by that.
11th will be an 11.
OBJ. All right.
Now I'm up.
Yep.
All right. Does Philly have a top roster this season? I mean, obviously, as defending champions, they'll probably have like one of the toughest rosters. But
well, we play the South, and we play all the 1 seeds. We play the South on both conferences.
South has some pretty good offenses.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's not like Philly's going to be a bad defense this year unless they like get just
Great
riddled with
defense, no
injuries.
doubt. Or all round, it's like Philly's one of those teams that are all round is just good.
Yeah.
But seeing as that roster is this year, yes, like NFC South, they got some good offenses. That's the problem.
Yeah, they play the NFC South and the AFC South.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's what are your other options at the top there? Sort of Minnesota and the Rams, as far as defenses go.
Crazy, but screw it. I'm gonna.
I mean, going with Philadelphia won you the league last year, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna take Minnesota though. All right.
I'm just basing on schedule.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think Minnesota have a strong schedule as strong as Phillies.
Yeah, the only thing I worry about with Minnesota is like, are they going to be able to control time of possession the way that Philly does? Like, with Kirk Cousins there, it could go either way. Like, they could gel really well, but with a new offensive head coach and like a new QB, that might not work so much this year. That's the only reason that I'm staying away from that Minnesota defense.
It doesn't, because that changed on offense.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, your time of possession is controlled by your offense, not your defense. He's going to take Hunt. Has Chance got auto draft on?
Because it took longer than 10 seconds.
That's...
Worried about that. That Minnesota defense. Because they're one of those defenses that came out of nowhere last year.
I mean, they were what, top 2 in scoring defense last year.
Something like that.
Back up. No, we're just gonna take
him.
him.
Roster, that's all.
Gordon. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now,
and then Allen was taken earlier.
What do we want to take here?
Was it Michael Thomas?
Yeah, Michael Thomas went, and then Juju.
So this so far has just been dominated by receivers and
which is what auto draft is supposed to do. And when you've got two-thirds of your league on auto draft, it makes sense that this is going to happen. Oh, now this is where it gets tricky. What do I want to take here?
Choose wisely. Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
I won't argue against that. Is 20th?
Devontae Adams, yeah.
Jay Green just went off the board. We were relying on free agency so much this season. I can just tell you and we're going to be dominating free agency.
What do we got here?
As Kirk Cousins ranks so highly among QBs. He's a great quarterback, no doubt, but the team he's going to...
It's a much better offense than Redskins were.
But like Dalvin Cook and Stephon Diggs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, that's pretty good trio. Crap. Defense, don't they? Who to pick here? Defense, don't they?
What's that?
Rams have a really good defense, don't they?
The Rams? Yeah, the Rams have a really good defense. I mean, if
and
They can sort out
And
the contract dispute they've got at the moment with Donald, him
right.
and Sue on the front line, and they've got a really deadly
Yeah,
secondary.
yeah. And who is the NFC West up against is like divisions this season?
I think the West is playing the North, but I'll double check that. Um,
NFC North.
Damn it, I didn't get schedule.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Excuse me there. This is gonna be a crazy pick. Screw it.
Let's see it. What? He goes for Jimmy G in the second. All right.
Screw it. Screw it. I actually, again, this is one of those things based on schedule, and I think that he has like a lot of potential. But
Interesting. Yeah.
been interesting for me so far. Even by this league standards, yeah.
Not a surprise. The deflated conspiracy takes Tom Brady.
Right, yeah.
Fitting.
That to me.
I don't think Brady's dropped below like the third round whenever we've been in fantasy, has it? It's crazy.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Okie dokie. What have we got going on here? Oh, jeez. That's not ideal.
Kelsey's gone. Leonard Fournette's gone.
Yeah, Fournette, Kelsey, Thielen. Who do I want to take? Man, Larry's gone as well. Jeez.
But then again, Larry's no doubt. I love Larry. He's a great player. But wow. This is gonna be a very interesting league.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. I mean, both of us got blindsided first few weeks. Kareem Hunt on the bench scores 100 points.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Carson Wentz on the bench scores 100 points. I mean, why us? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins in the behind at center center. I think it'll be a very productive duo.
Yeah, it could be. It could be really good.
Productive. Next. I won't say anything though. Pick.
Diggs, Freeman, Hill, Hilton, Jay Howard. And you took Zach Ertz. Yeah, that's a good pick. I was thinking about taking Ertz as well, but
I think because I think we discussed it. We discussed once about tight ends how there's like a very
there's a big gap between your top 4 tight ends and like everyone else.
Pretty much. And Philly again have like a bunch of good quarterbacks, Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. So very valuable asset
for sure.
Trubisky goes for Amari Cooper again. He's back on their team.
Yeah, and I just wouldn't trust anyone on Oakland this year.
Derek Carr at QB, and he's one of those productive players.
Yeah, I mean, he is, but you've got so much potential for a dumpster fire there. You've got, I mean, Gruden's hasn't coached in a decade. You have an disgustingly bad O-line. I mean, just the Raiders.
Gruden back at this whole show. It's just Yeah, it's just not really the most favorable option.
And then like you look at what they did in free agency. Like yeah, they got Jordy Nelson, but like Jordy Nelson was maybe worth what they traded for him 3 years ago. Like he's a good player, but like the reason he was so productive is because of his relationship with Rodgers.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Jesus, Greg Olsen went that early in auto draft. Jesus.
He must have high hopes in him.
Oh man, just I think I can get him later.
Board. Oh, we still got Wentz on the board, but he's injured. My cousins are still on the board. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, auto draft doesn't take QBs early on.
No. The backs. Oh shit! Sorry, I gotta stop swearing. LaShawn McCoy's still there.
Yeah, Shady's still there.
Jay's still doing that. Jay's still there.
Yeah, Ajayi's still there.
Jay, sorry, yeah. Apologies if I keep pronouncing your names wrong.
No worries, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I think.
How about fantasy ranks Kenyon Drake higher than Jay Ajayi?
Yeah, I mean, he is their number one RB, and I think that Ajayi is going to split a lot of time with Clement this year. Man, that really that auto draft really like screwed over me there because I was going to take McCaffrey at that next pick, and it took it 2 picks early.
Boy.
Yeah, I was going to take McCaffrey. I think McCaffrey's going to have a big year.
McCaffrey.
Was
he taking? He was taking this round, wasn't he?
Yeah, literally 2 picks before me.
Oh, by Smoky Fish.
Yeah.
So he's back on their team. It's good. Oh crap! Here I come. Oh, DeMarco Murray's gone. Golden Tate's gone. Who to take?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Andrew a lot, but just Cleveland being Cleveland, I do not trust them there.
I mean, does anyone trust Cleveland?
No. Oh, that's a good question. Who would trust Cleveland? So, running backs, we got Drake, Penny. Who'd you say Ajayi is going to be sharing time with?
Corey Clement.
Corey Clement. Gonna be another one of those things I'm going to be questioning later.
Yeah, I mean, Ajayi is never going to be a bad pick.
I just think he's going to be gone sooner or later. That's it. As a consequence.
Is that Josh Gordon that just got picked by? It is. Wow. So
It was.
auto draft takes Josh Gordon before Jarvis Landry. Wow. Okay.
All you listeners out there, if you ever play fantasy, never trust auto pick.
Oh, like, yeah. This auto pick is so weird. Like, it doesn't even take into account like our league's point system.
Brooks is still there as well. Rams offense is like, I think they're like, especially the receiver core, I think they have quite a bit of potential.
Yeah, they do.
What you got to say about Brandon Crooks? Yeah, but screw it.
I mean, Brandon Cooks is just such a good deep threat. It gives like another option to that.
Just gave you your next pick just there. I'm not gonna lie.
Wilson, Jones, Landry. Oh, well, I know what I'm taking. It's got to be. Got an RB1. Yeah, look. Oh.
To me.
Like, I have players that I like. I have players that I like more than Cooks.
Brandon Cross goes to the Butt Stallions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hopefully.
Like, if I was in your shoes, I probably would have done the same thing, to be honest. Oh, who's that receiver on Chance's team that last year that was an absolute sleeper?
I have no idea. I can't remember.
Chance, if you're listening out there, let us know. Like, who's that? I know he played for the Texans. That's all I remember.
Texans.
But then again, I'm not really confident in him. And this is a Giants fan speaking. I shouldn't have said to pick Brandon Crooks. Oh, why did I say that?
Well, I was always
I
thinking
felt
between
like
Cooks and Robinson, and I love Allen Robinson. Like, I would.
Robinson.
I
What
would
team does Robinson play for again?
he's at Chicago, which is the only reason I didn't take him because I do not trust Mitch Trubisky. He just doesn't inspire confidence in me.
Oh, who to pick?
Oh yeah, so Chance just answered you in the chat section. It was Hopkins.
No, it wasn't Hopkins. I remember he was on another team.
But yeah, Hopkins was always going to go in like the first or second round. Like,
He's among those elite.
oh,
so I'm not
absolute
surprised.
just elite players, especially in fantasy. I mean, with him and Watson this year, I mean, he could be up for like, a 25 touchdown season, honestly.
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you who I'm deciding. I'm deciding between Will Fuller the fifth, another Houston receiver,
Hmm.
Chris Hogan. Oh, jeez, I don't know who to pick, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough in these mid rounds because you're like, oh, I want to pick up this player, but is he going to be value in this round? I think Hogan's going to have a lot of value until Edelman gets back because he's going to be their like number one receiver, and he's basically their
That's what I
only
was
receiving
thinking.
threat.
Yeah,
So like, yeah, it's just is he worth it to pick
I
up in
see.
the fifth?
yeah.
Like, but are you going to get
What?
him in like the seventh or the eighth? That's the question.
Is Devin Funchess Panthers prime receiver?
Funches is not their prime receiver. Actually, I have to look that up.
Got time.
We're just gonna have to
Screw
make
it.
a
I'm gonna
pick.
pick this guy.
LA Rams.
Seriously, pressure.
Woods.
That was just pressure right there.
Fair enough.
I honestly did not know who to pick in that round. Like, it was just tough.
And auto pick's starting to get on the QB train. It looks like.
Rudolph is gone.
Damn it, Chance! I was gonna take Rudolph this round. You bloody snagged that one off me. Like, I'm at a huge disadvantage here because you guys can see my draft board, which is like so unfair. But I mean, it's all right.
I love how you're spewing over this.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. I'll still win the free agency battle.
I needed a T. I needed a tight end.
Oh man.
A really interesting draft.
Yeah, it's interesting because auto draft doesn't know how to fix.
He's been picking, man.
I mean, yeah, like if auto draft,
Like, it's just been so interesting.
it's just the fact that it doesn't take our point changes into consideration. So it's picking as if it was an unchanged league, an unedited league, whereas like defense is huge, and I'm pretty sure like I'd say like probably 10 out of the 15 teams don't have a defense yet. Like there goes New England's defense, which is like a bad move, but auto picks like yeah they were good last year. Oh wait, that's not auto pick. That's actually him making the pick.
I was about to say that was an auto pick.
Oh okay.
So, good luck to America's team. Yanni there.
Is that Declan or
Someone
no?
else. That's someone else. I know the guy, but it's not yeah, who he said.
Yeah, no.
Sammy Watkins, who like in KC.
Yep. I mean, dude, the KC teams, like all the KC players are like a really big iffy for me because I don't know what Pat Mahomes is. Like I didn't see him in preseason game. I don't know if he's gonna be good or not.
Yeah. Just the
Yeah.
fact that that Alex Smith ditched the team. I mean, oh.
I don't think he ditched the team. I think he was traded for a reason.
He was okay. That was wrong terminology there, dude. It's been a long day.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, clearly they think that Mahomes is going to be their option going forward. Um, I mean, we'll just see how it plays out. Yeah, man. That is a very low tight end on my options, but I had to take one.
Later. I think for the next round, for this round, sorry, I might pick a rounder, so like the WRT specialist position.
Yeah, just your flex pick.
Yeah. Apologies for that. It's been a long day again.
No, it's all right, man.
Wins. It's not bad.
We've had Stafford, Ingram, Miller, so they're starting to get into the QBs with auto draft now. That makes sense.
And who do I pick for? Yeah, you're right, man. This is the part of the draft where it just gives me an absolute headache. Another one is crazy picks, but screw it. You only live once, right?
Yeah, man.
There we go.
You ended up picking up Fuller. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's going to be my all-rounder.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Trey Burton. And he takes LA. Is that LA Rams or LA Chargers?
Rams.
It's...
Yeah, I don't see. I see the Chargers still on the board, so it's Rams for sure.
Yeah, it's the Rams.
Not bad there. They have a scary.
It's a good pick.
What's it called? D-line.
Yeah, I mean their safeties and their cornerbacks. It's a no-fly zone back there.
No, not a chance.
I mean, what, they got Peters and Talib. Like, that is a no-fly zone.
Cross them. Bye week so far is 9-12.
Should you draft two defenses? I don't know, man. I mean, defenses are going to be important, but you're only going to really be subbing out your defense for 1 week when they're not playing, unless, like, your defense ends up being trash. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Man,
Kirk Cousins is gone.
I don't like being in this position.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Alright, look. There's no good option here.
Reed's gone. That's brave.
Just trying to think here. What's a good option for me to take here?
Oh.
I know he's going to do the job, so we'll pick him up.
I'm not against that.
Yeah, there's just so many teams that I feel so iffy about, like, just taking their offenses. Like, Baltimore has some good players. I don't know who their QB is going to be for, like, the entire season. Like, I don't like Flacco. RG3, if he comes in, plays a completely different offense, and he's injury prone. And if Lamar comes in, like, I have some issues with Lamar. Matt Ryan just went. Yeah, so they're really getting into the QBs now. If you don't have one, I would definitely pick one up. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But who?
Chance has
So
like
anything.
a sneaky good team. Like it's really sneaky good. Like if Amari Cooper, if Oakland is good, Amari Cooper will be good.
I'm just thinking Derek Carr.
Derek Carr's an option. What QBs are actually on the board?
Yeah.
Wow, Luck,
Carr,
Goff, Prescott, McCown.
Shoot, Luck's still
Wait,
there.
is Rosen, Allen, Donald, and Mayfield all ranked above Mahomes and Mariota? That's incredible. Surely not.
I don't know who to pick. I might go back to the traditional pick, so your receivers and all that. Who?
Blake Bortles is ranked higher than Eli Manning. That is disrespectful, Yahoo.
That's outrageous.
That is just straight up disrespectful. That's like not okay. And like
Let's
they've
see this guy.
wow. That's
Oh.
it's interesting.
Okay, this is gonna be a really crazy pick, but screw it.
Who did he take? Oh, a little bit of OJ Howard, Tampa Bay. Friends,
Yeah.
you have much more faith than I do in Tampa Bay.
And like like, we'll see how it plays out. But honestly,
Yeah, like fair enough.
do something with him. Yeah, at least it's like, you know.
Yeah, Chance picking up his
Like-
second QB in the 8th. That's a pretty smart move.
Credit to you, Chance.
It's very smart.
Oh, look, it's gone. This is gone. The defense.
Is that yeah? The Chargers just went. Yeah, it's not a surprise. Oh, Louis got in here just after his pick.
Whole time.
Huh? No, like Louis just joined after his just after his pick.
Okay, fair enough.
It's my turn to draft. What have we got so far? Okay, well I know what I'm taking. Taking.
This.
Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about that. Not this round. Actually, I might just end up taking a second QB. Maybe not. There's no one on the board that I like at this spot as well. Oh, mate. How is New Orleans defense still on the board? That's something that needs to be changed.
Yeah, I like that. Really liking these defenses, honestly. Would.
And there's a lot of good names.
What if
still
picks
on the
going
board.
right to the kickers?
I'd better pick up my kicker in the next round then.
Who's that Philly kicker?
I don't know his name. I totally know his name,
Hey.
but I'm not telling you.
Anyway, who am I gonna pick? Screw it.
Pittsburgh, fair enough. God damn it, Chance! You picked.
Yep, I was about to say, there goes your kicker.
That's just rude. That's just straight up unfriendly. Did you pick it just because you saw it on my queue, or?
Oh, and chance. Oh.
That's really rude.
Oh man. Oh. Funny. I guess you gotta pick a kicker this round.
Oh, well, you have to at this point, otherwise, by the time you get in there, it'll be like a second string kicker who doesn't kick it the entire season. Jeez, none of these picks like look fun.
Anyone want Rex Buckhead?
Rex Burkhead. I don't think anyone wants Rex Burkhead, man.
Sorry, Louis. No bias. Man. Like Louis, like, dude, so convicted pedo.
Yeah, I can see it. It's pretty funny. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about this. There's no kickers that like look good.
Butker.
I'll take Butker. I didn't want any Chiefs players on my team, but look, I'll take the best player on the board available because I need one.
Let's give you that one. It is the kicker.
Because Chance is gonna, go ahead and nick my kicker off me. All right. I see how it is. It's all right. No, it's all good. Oh, that poor soul getting the Kansas City defense. Autopick is not being kind to Kel this year.
Oh, that poor guy got Seattle's defense.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
That's pretty bad. That feels real bad.
The Polish gun. Or the Polish cannon, whatever his nickname is.
Oh, Chance got disconnected.
So highly. Borders can't. Oh, well. It'd be a challenge for him to get all the way across the field. You know what? This is gonna be another one of those what do you call it? Questionable picks.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah.
Like I would say.
I mean, he should be scoring a bunch of extra points. Jeez, Crabtree got this low down? I mean, I have issues with Baltimore, but like I thought auto draft would have definitely taken him higher than that. It's interesting.
Guess not. Yeah.
But yeah. Since the draft's died down a little bit, do you want to talk about the rookie QBs and how they've gone?
Donald's definitely been on the spotlight for quite a bit.
Oh man, I was watching the tape that we had of Donald on that first game, and man, I've fell in love. I think Cleveland, it's so hard, my lord.
Right.
Like, watching the tape, his short passing game was amazing. He had really good progression through his reads. I mean, it just looked really clean. Not only that, like, he moves the DBs with his eyes. Like, yeah, these are second string DBs, but like, he was getting his receivers open. He wasn't throwing them open. He was moving the DBs, which is something that you don't see out of rookie QBs. Like, everyone else, all the tape I watched, not a single play did I see Baker or Allen or Rosen move someone with their eyes the way that Donald did.
Yeah. And I think like it just shows pretty much that the Jets have made the right pick as far as that goes. By the look of things, he looks like he's the Jets QB of the future.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like once Brady retires, if the Jets can get their, get their shit together, and in the next couple of drafts and free agencies, and actually build a good offense around him, they'll win that division comfortably.
For sure. For sure.
All right, now it's time to get into just bench picks. Not the most entertaining thing in the world. Did you? Were you able to watch any games over the weekend, or?
Only the highlights.
Yeah.
And the biggest, and the one I watched the most was Sammy Donald.
Yeah. No, it's like I went through the tape of all the QBs. I have to say Donald was easily the one that I was the most impressed by. And honestly, Rosen was the one that looked the least impressive to me. It's an unpopular opinion, but just he was accurate, but he had no pocket mobility. He didn't climb pockets. He didn't roll out. He wasn't progressing through his reads as fast as I thought he would. Like people were like, "Oh, this guy's like potentially number one. He's like a prospect coming out of college, ready to start." And he just like wasn't getting through his throws fast enough for me. It didn't help that his center was terrible and like low snapped him the ball like 4 or 5 times in the game. Like there was a couple of plays where he was literally picking the ball up off the ground from his center snap, and that was just man. He needs to be playing with the first team to really get some reps in.
God, I'm really annoyed that Rashad Penny was just taken. I was going to take him this round.
Bro, why would you take a Seattle running back? You know what that O-line is like. That's just asking for it, bro. Like, man, Wilson already, like, cops it enough from not having an O-line. You want to give it to a rookie running back.
Let's hear it from you. Let's hear it from you. If you were in my shoes, who would you pick in this round, like, as far as running back goes?
As far as running backs go, I would have gone to Tevin Coleman, because Atlanta actually has an offensive line. Kerryon Johnson, like Detroit's O-line is not bad, and they don't run it a lot, but when they do, they get good yards. Geez, I would have even taken Carlos Hyde. Sure, he's at Cleveland, but man, he's a good running back. He was able to get in work at San Francisco, and their O-line wasn't much better.
That's gonna be another questionable pick.
Tevin Coleman. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Actually, really wanted Penny.
Yeah, I mean,
Danny Amendola. It's not. No, I take that back. Danny Amendola.
Yeah, Amendola's a beast, but man, Miami is not a good team.
Who's him? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, Tannehill. Tannehill is like, I think Tannehill is going to be okay. Tannehill will be serviceable. I don't think he's a franchise QB. I don't think he's anything special. But he could have a situation like Dak, where if you get like the weapons around him, he can look really good.
Fair enough. Okay, who we got?
Amendola. Yeah, look, I'm not sleeping on Amendola. I like Amendola. I just don't trust Miami with anything this year. Like, yeah, I think could be rough. But yeah, did you see Derek Carr?
Off the board. I was thinking. No.
Yeah, look, that is a good point, Chance. I don't know if it's too small to see on the stream, but yeah, with Osweiler throwing to him, might be good. Just saying.
Might. That's a pretty big might right there.
Bro, Brock Osweiler the GOAT.
The greatest.
Oh, what have we got? Oh man, I don't see anything that's really cool. Oh, wait, this is an easy pick actually. It's an easy pick. Guy that's good in the slot.
I wouldn't argue against you there. I haven't even got a backup QB. Should get onto that.
I did not get a backup QB either. Whoops.
You still got options though. I'll give you
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Like it's not like all the QBs are gone.
He's now. It's actually a pretty good bunch there.
What? Luck, Prescott, McCown, and then all the rookies: Mahomes, Trubisky, Mariota, Bortles, Keenum, Tannehill, Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's still a good amount of starting QBs in there as well.
Oh, Shepard's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at Shepard for this round as well. I just think that Aguilar could be more productive because, man, when New York gets all the weapons back, how many times are they really going to target him between Saquon and OBJ?
For my backup, I'm honestly tossing between either rookie QB, veteran QB.
If you're gonna go rookie, you got to go Darnold. Like, honestly, the kid's amazing.
Like, this is a stinger.
In saying that, like Jackson
Actually,
could go.
like that.
Jackson could be like a crazy good fantasy side just because of his running. Like he, yeah, I don't know.
Wait, when's Jimmy G on bye? He's on bye week 11.
Yeah.
God damn it, Sam Donald's on bye the same week.
Oh, true.
Ugh. Why? But then again, this is like the way I see it so far. I'm only gonna use this guy for 1 week.
Yeah, in a way, and in that point, it's almost worth just picking someone up. The risk with taking a rookie in the draft is they might not start. Whereas if you got it week 10, you can probably pick up, I don't know, like a Rosen or an Allen at that point if they're playing.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because it's only week 11 I need him. So
Yeah.
I'm tossing between either a vet QB.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be either or. Like,
if Jimmy G and Donald weren't on the same week, I would have picked Donald.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, this is when working out bye week starts to really matter.
You reckon the
Might want to make your pick, bro.
Oh no! Oh my god! Why?
That is unfortunate.
Oh no! Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is so evil. This is so evil. Oh my god. I'm gone. Screw my life. Why me? Why me? Why me? That's just not fair. That's not fair. I was just about to pick the guy I wanted to. Oh, that's just evil. Freaking Miami. Miami. Oh. Auto pick got Patrick Mahomes off the board.
Yeah, I don't know.
Evil. That is just evil.
That's interesting. Why can't I see them playing in this week? Their bye week is week 8.
I think I know who you got to pick. Yeah, come on. I reckon.
You know who I'm going to pick, do you?
Matter quite a lot this podcast actually. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Who's on but who's like what's Dallas's receiving core like at the moment?
Trash.
Because
Absolutely trash.
Yeah, they don't have Prescott anymore, do they?
No, Prescott's.
I'm half asleep. Sorry, Des Bryant. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm half asleep here.
Bryant went, but I mean, it'll be interesting.
Who's going to be throwing to him?
Oh, he can throw.
Who's got to throw to?
He's got a couple of
Who's
good
gonna throw
receivers. He's got Beasley in there, and I mean, look, it's not the greatest receiving core in the world, but it's between. I mean, I looked at their schedule that week, the week that I'm playing him, and yeah, like I feel pretty confident in taking him up for that week.
This is going to be another questionable pick, but I'm going to go for it. Because that week that my starter's on bye, I think he's gonna rack in a few points.
Mm.
I'm in the same situation as you. I only need him for one game. So the way I see it is pretty much the same as you, man.
Yeah, and I mean, like, Dak's a good player. Like when he has, as long as he has Zeke on the field, he's got it. Yeah. So yeah.
Right there. Yeah. I'm gonna argue with you there. So. We got left. Oh, this guy's still on the board.
Oh wow, Calvin Benjamin was still on the board.
Benjamin?
That's crazy. He's like the number one in Buffalo as well. Speaking of Buffalo, man, I was really impressed with what I saw from Allen. Like, really impressed. He looks to me like Carson Wentz. He's not as accurate as Wentz is at the moment, but for his rookie year, Allen looks really good. Like, his roll out of the pocket, he can throw on the move. Like, there was one throw he made where he was getting tackled, falling backwards, and he throws a 30-yard dart to his receiver on the outside and puts it in the perfect position for him. Like, you can't teach that.
Nope. Not at all.
But, yeah, the only issue that I saw out of him is he's a bit slow on his reads, but that'll come in time when the game slows down for him. And he's a little bit inaccurate on those short passes. But, yeah, when he gets a chance, he could be deadly, really deadly. Look, yeah, I think we're going to have to pick up the super.
Son of a gun. I was going to pick in that round. Oh, you evil man.
It's not anything
Evil man.
It's not anything to do with you. He was on the board, and I had him on my queue.
Oh.
I mean, you guys can see my queue. You can see my queue. You know who I'm going to pick. Like, don't be surprised.
Thing open. Queuing every time I open it, so.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I can see, like, I know someone's watching at least.
Oh, I was going to pick him, you evil man.
Yeah, no, I had to take Edelman there. I mean, he's too good not to pick up.
Like I said, I was going to pick him, so.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how many Cleveland players we don't want them just because they play for Cleveland. Like, it makes sense.
Spewing over that pick I made earlier. Spewing. That auto pick. Oh.
Like, let's have a look at the quarterbacks. Who's still on the board? Is Tyrod still on the board? He is too. My lord. That should not be allowed.
Kenny Golladay. For Detroit.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look at my team now and see like what I'm looking at. Not you.
Parker.
It is starting to get very thin at the bottom here, isn't it?
Very thin indeed. Parker, like, why? Why did auto drop pick him? Oh.
Wait, who did auto draft pick? Did you? Oh.
Parker.
Ah, yeah.
I did not want him. Very, very thin.
Uh, Geez, there's still some good receivers on the board, actually. Damn.
I was gonna say.
Oh. Well.
Picking again.
Now I'm just trying to think, which position do I want to take now? Deep there. Probably need another one of those. Man,
You reckon?
I'm trying to think. It's just I don't like any of these options.
Draft, so. What else can you?
God, Andrew Luck, please stay healthy. That's all I can hope for.
What I wanted this round.
But yeah, like as far as wideouts go, man, there's still so much on the board. Like Rashad Matthews down here, Randall Cobb, Sanu, like DJ Moore, Ted Ginn Jr. Like there's a lot of decent receivers here that you could plug and play.
Much.
He's even like Mike Wallace is down here. Martavis Bryant didn't get picked up. What? Hello?
I see this guy only being used for 1 week.
Green Bay running backs. They've scorned me in the past. Taking Montgomery last year was a mistake. I don't know. I try and stay away from that now. Could be interesting.
Well, I just need him for 1 week, so.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need, isn't it?
I got the last pick in the draft.
Yeah, dude.
Mr. Irrelevant. Who's probably going to be traded
Exactly
after
what you
week
want.
1. Wait.
Yeah, it's an interesting pick taking Cobb. I think it's a good choice. Like once he comes back from injury,
Yeah.
it's a good pick.
Two in your half, so. Yeah, I was thinking about picking him. What's up? Going.
Latavius Murray's still on here. What the hell?
Arizona defense.
Wow, that poor person. That wasn't auto picked, was it?
That was an auto pick.
Rough. I'm up. Okay.
Pick what I was gonna pick.
What was that?
Gonna pick.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta count on auto draft not to do the same thing. But I reckon they won't because they're just like defenses and your kickers and all that.
Yeah, man. Like, Chance's team is actually looking so good. Just as long as that LA defense is good. I mean, you can count on 20 points a round from Jake Elliott. That's why I wanted to pick him.
What the hell? I think I know how to wrap this up. Very interesting and definitely questionable. Oh, who picked New York? Who picked my team's defense?
I mean, the New York defense isn't the worst. It was last year, but it's not the worst.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Love it or hate it, I don't care.
Fair enough. That's good.
Yeah. And there we have it.
There we go. That's the draft on for 2018.
Yep.
Interesting draft. A lot of things were like auto draft. Just man, that was
I think there's a
not
lot
ideal.
I think that's the least of our worries at the moment.
Yeah.
Picks.
Wow, dude, look at America's team. That's a good team for an auto pick team.
I'm just trying to see.
That is disgustingly good.
Marvin Jones, Fournette. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, Average Joe's got an alright team through auto pick. Braden's team has like the most. Oh, that is the biggest boom or bust team from auto draft that you could ever get.
Interesting because they'll rank so highly.
I mean, yeah, Bray's team is like either boom or bust. Kel, what did Kel get? Let's have a look. Roethlisberger, Mike Evans, T.Y. Hilton, Kamara, Ingram. Yeah, look, that's a good team. That's definitely not bad.
Yeah.
But he got Kansas City defense, so I mean, he might only get like
I haven't seen Chance's team yet.
Chance's team is deadly. Looks good. Louis.
Yeah, he's got, yeah.
Wow.
He's got a stacked team. I'll give him
Dude, considering that Louis was away for half the draft, he got a real nice team. Like a really nice.
Louis' team.
That's really good.
Yeah, I like it. I probably would have. I probably would have taken off the board if I had the chance, that kind of thing.
My lord, look at the Purple Cobras. Was that auto drafted? The Purple Cobras?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus Christ! Look at that team. Look at that team. Ryan, OBJ, Robinson, Howard, Murray, Gronkowski. Like, you could not do that if you tried.
You have confidence in them.
That's a good team.
I mean, they finished runners up for a reason, so.
Man, Licky got a good team as well, considering he was number one in the on the rounds. Breeze, Jones, Gordon, Gurley, Cook, Burton.
And Philly defense, yeah.
And the Philly defense, like, that's a really good team.
And I haven't even seen your team yet, so that's no surprise. Crap myself, but I like it. Your team's good. I like it.
Yeah, look, it's good. Like, this is a really diversified league. It looks like the teams aren't as broken as they were last year. Last year, like, you could tell who was going to win right from the get-go. Whereas, like, it looks like there's a good spread of talent this time.
Agree with you there. Yeah. Who else have we seen? Musketeers.
Yeah.
They're alright, the Musketeers. They're not bad.
Yeah, not bad, man. That's a brilliant lineup. Like, if they didn't have Baltimore's defense and there's like a really good defense, that could be like the number one team in the league. Wentz, Hopkins, Adams, Freeman. Whew.
Well,
Whew. Looks good. It's very good. Anyway, I'm going to cut the stream there. Thank you guys for joining us for the special episode in the draft. We'll be back next week at Sunday instead of Mondays. And we'll be having a full discussion on what the preseason has been like so far and how all the rookies are tracking. So thank you for joining us, guys, and I'll see you next time.